they did, people. They did the edgelord joke. The most stereotypical joke within a lot of anime mangas and light novels, I swear. I've seen this a lot before, and almost Japan's idea of an edgelord and our idea of an edgelord are two different things. It seems like Japan's idea of an edgelord is very friendly compared to America's. Here in the US, our version of edgelord is someone who's really emo and they think very disturbing, evil thoughts. Not this fantasy dark lord thing, but some very dangerous things. But in Japan, it's completely different. It really does to do with mystical powers and stuff like that. And big difference is all I'm going to say. And the reason I'm saying is because how our little spider friend has the evil eye. And as she's talking to her body brain, and it's like, hey, you got the evil eye, but you have 8 eyes. Does that mean you can use evil eye and 8 eyes? That's genius. It really awakens your inner edgelord. And I think a lot of us have an inner edgelord, and it depends on how we handle it and what person we become. The edgelord. Man, it's just been a while since I talked about edgelords, but hey, man, I like my edgy content, man, because it shows that there are people out there who has the guts, the balls, to produce something that people will be uncomfortable with. In America, our version of edgelord is very violent and grotesque, as Japan is very fantasy-like. So she's trying out all this, and then all of a sudden, it's like every time she has this idea of a skill, it just happens so weirdly. And once again, I like how both sides of the stories, in a way, connect to each other. Not directly, but indirectly. Especially with how the awareness Komoku started to get, where she could it be that someone is watching us, that they're playing a game, and we could be NPCs in this game. Even though we're treating this world like a game, maybe it's not a game. Not for them, but to somebody else. Imagine you do go to a fantasy world, and you're treating it like a game, but you're in the game, but doesn't mean you're the player. What if that's the case? What if the case you're like any other NPC, and the actual player is on the outside, looking in, and they're playing for you? That's kind of scary. She started having this deep thought, and she's getting stronger, but it's very convenient of how her skills are happening as she was watching how things are going. And then it started making me think, it was a little creepy, like, oh snap, someone's watching me. I can't be doing embarrassing things anymore without thinking someone's watching me. And that's till I'm into that kind of stuff. Now, let's get on to the human side, the side that a lot of people, believe it or not, are actually there for. Don't get me wrong, Komoku is a fantastic character. She's entertaining and stuff, but it feels like there's more of a story on the human side than is with Komoko's side. She's just trying to get out of the dungeon, to get stronger in order to survive like a natural animal. Now, with the humans, the teacher, she was talking about the students, how there's, I believe, 3 or 4 of them are dead. 11 are in the village, so that's 17. So there's some that are still left. I believe there's 4 or 3 left. I can't forget. I forgot how many are died and how many are still missing. But I believe she knows where it is. 11 went to the village that she has them in, and some are at the school, and the others she can't talk about for some reason. That is a secret. And she also wants the other reincarnated students not to try to level up. However, Yuri, the occult girl, is obsessed with leveling up, even asking Schlang to use a puzzle on some students to see if they use any taboo skills to let them know so she can kill them, axe them off. This girl got some problems, man. She's trying to convert everyone to her cult. It's scary. Yuri is not a good person. Well, she's just raised differently, it's all, Anyways, we have Hugo, I guess Stein can't patch things up with Hugo. Hugo is too of his inner ego. He feel like at this new world where he finally has a chance to be him. Where let's face it, when some people say that they feel like they don't belong in this world, it's more like they don't belong in a certain time. Sometimes there are people out there who would probably be suited better at a different time of the world. It's true. For instance, other shows like The Walking Dead, where some people found out that they're better in the zombie apocalypse with purpose than they were with the regular world. Believe it or not, a one society is not fit for everybody. Because some people have different standards and different skills, and sometimes when you're in that group, that society or section, you may not can contribute anything. So for Hugo in Japan, he couldn't do what he wanted to do, what he can in this world. A world where it's hard to really prove someone did something. A world where the strong do rule over the weak, and the rich definitely rule over the poor, without having to hide it. Like now they try their best to hide it with rules and regulations and loopholes. But now, back then, they can just say, "I'm recruiting you. You're a peasant. Who cares?" You know, people are more blunt with themselves back then than they are now. We have a more structured society, as you can tell. Now, him trying to take out Schlein. Let's face it, he did fight Schlein fair and square. I'll give Hugo that. He fought fair and square, so therefore, I can't say much about him saying, oh, he's just a cheater. He's an asshole, but at least he played fair. And he was about to win. His plan too was so messed up. He was planning to release a monster and have it kill everybody, and then he kills the monster, and so he makes him look like a hero. That sounds very familiar. It reminds me of that bad guy syndrome from The Incredibles. He killed so many heroes so he can pretend to be a hero and stuff, and it was crazy, man. Like that was crazy. So he was pretty much trying to pull a syndrome here, but however it didn't work because it turns out the teacher is really powerful, really powerful. To the point that she can actually drain stats and lower people's skills, take away their skills. Like, how is she able to do that? Well, her own skills able to do that, and she says gaining too many skills is dangerous and stuff. And it seems like the reincarnated students, it seems like every time they level up with the points where they want, they can get back to what Kamiko was thinking with someone looking from the inside, from the outside. They're pretty much giving the request of whoever gains these skills. That's pretty much what's going on, which is very interesting. Now, at the same time, it seems like another reincarnated patient shows up to help out our new, truly antagonist. This is the reason why I like Hugo as an antagonist, is because it's how he grows. He starts out as just the average, rival. Then he's kind of being the bully. Then he turns to the guy who's willing to kill people. And now he gotta be the dude who's gotta do some serious damage to people. So I can see he isn't just an automatic ultimate threat or just common annoying bug. He grows throughout the story, which I enjoy about Hugo and his character. I really do. Hopefully we'll see Schlein glow, but of course he is the hero of the story, so of course he himself will also grow as well. I'm more interested in Faye. I can't wait for Faye to meet Komoku, and they just meet each other, and just I want to see how that happens. How she'll be like, "I'm so sorry for everything." That's what I want to see. Hopefully, we will get to see that. Hopefully, I can only dream. So, anyways, that's where I'm going to end it here, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Madman. Signing out.